Test 1 2 3, and I'm going through. Okay, again, nice. Always good to see that bar working. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. And welcome to the bar again. Everybody, tonight we are actually doing a change of pace or a change of schedule by making some delicious ingredients to make to put into tomorrow's. At least one of the ingredients to put into tomorrow's mocktails. Mocktails for this week because there are definitely some non-alcoholics out there, especially in the chat here, that should open their mind or open their world to the absolute grand landscape of non-alcoholic drinks. Because sometimes you don't always want to have the funny juice. But, you know, I mean, it also doesn't hurt that, it doesn't hurt it hurts for those that can't drink either due to abstinence, due to health reasons, legal reasons, or even religious reasons. Mocktails have to be varied. They have to be widely available. And of course, you're going to have to, if you ever end up in a bar, first and foremost, make sure to tip your bartender well. It's a necessary evil, but it's a necessity until bartenders actually get a livable wage outside of tips. But also make sure that they have the ingredients to actually make said mocktails before you ask for example, like a strawberry jalapeno sparkling or sparkler, whatever I'm going to be making tomorrow, which I'm still wondering whether or not to do. But most of the time, at least the mocktails I'll be making tomorrow, they'll have the ingredients to do so. Most of the time. I'm not too sure about grapefruit juice, because grapefruit juice is like one of many things that are varied across bars in at least the United States. Some of them have it, some of them don't. Sometimes they can't even serve greyhounds, which are a funny little combination. As it turns out, grapefruit actually has an enzyme that prevents your liver from producing the enzyme that metabolizes alcohol. So if you want to get drunk quickly, grapefruit and vodka or greyhounds are the way to go. If you want to get drunk quickly with a little bit of bubbling, I guess as long as the sparkling juice doesn't have that enzyme out of it through the pasteurization process, you should be able to get through with like sparkling grapefruit juice, or dare I say Fresca, but then again, I don't think Fresca actually has juice in it. All I remember, at least when it comes down to its ingredients, it's a flavoring, or it's a grapefruit flavoring that they extract from grapefruit, not the actual like body of the fruit. But whichever or, I'm just going to quickly check on chat real quick before we proceed. Which I believe, per usual... Come on. The curse of having only fingers... Oh. The curse of using gloved fingers between spandex and your hand. It's just horrible. Oh, wait! Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? I have a touch pen. The issue with the drinking streams is that you're a Oh yeah, Nebo. You're a teetotaler, which is it's acceptable. It's okay to be a teetotaler, and again, you can't drink because there are various reasons why you don't just drink. One of them, of course, is age, which, if you expand your mind on the world of mocktails, you don't have to, worry about buying those non-alcoholic spirits, which I have my own opinions about. No. I think if I remember correctly, or if I guess correctly, the non-alcohol spirits that are on the market right now cannot be purchased by minors or underage people. But yeah, no, can't be bought by minors or anybody under the age of 21. Not because that they are not because that they contain alcohol, which I believe they might actually do. It's just similar to that of non-alcoholic beer. But also, it's the same laws impacting non-alcoholic beers on non-alcoholic spirits, something like that. Either or, you don't need them. All you need to have is like a combination of syrups and juices to have a decent drink when you're out and about or just in your home. But either or, even if you don't want to have like this cocktail, the ingredients you have in front of you or ingredients that you make up can be used for other purposes. Syrups are not just for cocktails. If you want to have melon syrup for your pancakes, go right about it. Go ahead, enjoy them. Enjoy your cantaloupe flavored your melon flavored pancakes. The world's an oyster, and you just need to pluck your own pearl. So, wine due to religion, but even then, that's just communion. Yeah. Wine's an exception. I believe also, if I remember correctly, there were, even though prohibition was a constitutional amendment, when it passed, there were also exceptions to said amendment due to a variety of other. Because of a variety of other amendments. The primary, which is the first, especially within the realm of the Establishment Clause, which permitted communion. Which permitted, like for example, Catholics to have communion with wine, with alcohol, because the whole entire Congress shall not pass laws favoring or discriminating against a particular religion. Whichever how. Like I said many times before, the reasons behind not drinking alcohol is various and can be respected. But for tonight, we are going to be preparing some ingredients. The first of which is going to be melon syrup. Melon syrup is going to be okay, here's the thing. I'm going to be making ingredients for tomorrow's non-alcoholic stream, but also I'm going to be making a alcoholic drink tonight. It's going to be a modification on that of a lemon drop, or lemon drop martini. A modification on the lemon drop martini. Why? Well, why? Because I just want to try it out. If the syrup is good enough, or is good to have in a recipe that calls for syrup, or like a simple syrup, then I can replace the simple syrup with that of a flavored syrup, like that of a melon syrup, or maple syrup, which might be odd if you add it to that of a lemon drop. But you do you. I don't know. It's, I always view, I don't know why. It's just like, I don't know if maple syrup, like that baking kind of feel, or baking kind of warmth, would go well in like a lemonade-esque type of drink. Alright? So 100% alcohol drink and give it to a Finnish person. Yes. Yo, I have arrived. You have CG Senpai. Just in time. For me to just pretty much wrap up what I'm gonna explain. So again, I'm gonna be making melon syrup tonight, so I'm gonna be disassembling this cantaloupe, which I'm surprised about why it's used in tomorrow's recipe, because I would expect more of a honeydew syrup, but I suppose most melon flavored most melon flavored drinks are either cantaloupe or watermelon due to their distinct flavor. Like, cantaloupe is like more of a honey floral type of taste, while watermelon's a not a sour, it's more of a refreshing red taste, if you catch my drift. But anyway, we're going to be working with cantaloupe, and afterwards we're going to be whipping up what is called super juice. Super juice, of course, being a means of extending limited citrus, if that makes sense. Like, for example, I have about 3 lemons that were left over from like 3 weeks ago when we were doing the izakaya stream. I still have like 3 lemons left over. I'm just going to be using the peel, and that's supposed to make about maybe a liter's worth of lemon juice, or a juice that is applicable to recipes calling for lemon juice. And how do we do that? Well, by simply, again, peeling the lemon, adding some citric acid, and blending it in some water. Then straining, and then if you want to freeze it for it to last longer, go right ahead. From what I read, super juice is good after you freeze. It's best to freeze super juice right away or after you make it, just so that the oils are preserved when it gets frozen. I honestly drink hard Mountain Dew. I've seen a lot of those. I've seen hard mountain drinks in the store, and they're caffeine free. I'm happy that I'm happy that they are caffeine free, because I have some mixed feelings about mixing my uppers and my downers, if that makes sense. And of course, alcohol being, of course, the downer in this case. Though there are some pointers to alcohol being not a stimulant, more or less it makes you funny. It makes you funny, if that makes sense. It loosens it lubricates your mental restrictions, or your mental barriers. It makes you loose. And that's another reason why alcohol is the reason why alcohol is either sometimes or always considered a libation, or viewed within the realms of libations, because it makes you relaxed. Of course, because it's interacting with your body like a poison. But control yourself. It's good to have controlled substance consumption. But either or, I misread martinis I misread martinis as Martins. Well, Nabo, I think you need some glasses, not gonna lie, or at least a thicker pair of glasses for eyes. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly check on Twitch, the purple app, and then we can start this. We can finally get around to starting this. Just to my left. Oh, okay, for some reason... Okay, so for some reason, I am not picking up on anything on Twitch again. Through the stream manager, through the app. I wonder if the... I'm gonna see how... Okay, next time I'm gonna see how... Or at least throughout the week, I'm gonna see how the desktop, or I guess the Google Chrome version of this works out, so that I can switch back and forth without any issues, keeping up with chat. But hello again, Reginald. I'm going to call you oregano because it sounds like oregano, and that's a very familiar sounding word to me. So, oregano. Hello, oregano. How's it going? I'm just going to. Oh, I think we just got. Oh, I completely missed a follow. I swear to God. I put my settings or my sound settings so I can actually for me to actually hear what's going on with the Streamlers. Unfortunately, it's not picking up, which is sad. I want to keep note of you guys. Thank you very much, Kevison, for following and joining the Legion. I hope you enjoyed the drinks. But let's actually get around to breaking down this melon. This is actually going to be the first time for me to break down a cantaloupe. Before I've been able to cut up a watermelon, like a massive watermelon, like a child-size watermelon, because in the great United States of America, our fruit can be big. Very big, and sold at downright criminal prices. Sometimes they actually are criminal. But anyway, that's besides the point. What we're going to do, what we need is about a cup's worth of cantaloupe cut up, and of course because I use this or eat this stuff or eat the ingredients that I make or I get for these streams throughout the week. I'm also going to be saving this stuff for, like fruit salads for lunches and such. So, yeah. So, pretty much, it's simple. The easiest part of this is just simply cutting in half and scooping out the insides. Now, if I remember correctly, you can actually either eat the seeds or toast them up in a pan with oil and salt and have like a little snack. But tonight we're not going to do that. I am going to be needing to use my foot for a moment to grab my to pull up my trash can because it's not really sticking out enough. It's not sticking up enough to where I can comfortably toss the insides of this cantaloupe into it. So, if you guys hear anything, like... Okay. Fun. Okay, okay. Oh, there we go. I'm getting it. I was going to use this as like a, a container to, to strain out the, this syrup, or the syrup, or the super juice, but it's going to be our trash can for the night. I mean, of course I can just eat it, but not really caring much for the whole entire nomming on uncooked melon seeds. Because, they're not really tasty. I forgot the beer and... Ooh, wait. Well, you forgot that we were going live because of the beer. My friend? Doesn't matter. You were going through one of life's many simple pleasures. And that's sleeping through drunk. Oh, man. because we only need about like a cup's worth of this. I'm gonna prep myself a little sliver and have that as a little snack. Oh man, that smells good. You know what I forgot today, and I immediately now regret just spending the last couple of days or a couple hours not getting it. Cucumbers. I need to make cucumber juice for tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow me's problem. But I still prefer honeydew. Anyway. We're just going to put that aside. We're going to take this. And place the other half of the cantaloupe into the container that we have over there. And we are going to... Ah, crap. I'm trying to remember. No, I'm good. If I remember correctly, as long as the volume is... There's definitely a difference between dry and wet measuring cups. However, volume between them, as long as they are correct, they should be able to... I mean, like, I'm just trying to remember if this is a dry... My gosh, there's so much complications when it comes down to the dry and what is dry and what is wet when it comes down to this stuff. But when I'm going to trust my gut in saying that I'm going to trust my gut that 1 cup of cantaloupe in a wet measuring cup equals that of 1 cup of cantaloupe in a wet measuring cup. Or dry measuring cup. Oh, by the way, in case anybody knows what's actually on these melons, that's penicillin, or at least a strain of penicillin, if I'm correct. Because cantaloupe apparently was a... I'm forgetting the story, but I remember distinctly that cantaloupe was one of the many sources of penicillin that was cultivated in World War II. The primary, or at least the majority of it being produced in Pennsylvania through that of the mushroom industry, or at least a mushroom scientist or a fungus scientist project in that Westchester, Pennsylvania. That's a little bit of a factoid. But going back to cantaloupes, yeah, cantaloupe farms were a major source of penicillin because its rind was, like, I suppose, very, how do I say? It was a very good home for the penicillin bacteria, if I'm correct, to cultivate in. But so for this cantaloupe, or what we're going to be doing with the cantaloupe is dicing it. We're going to make sure that it's finely chopped, slowly or fast, depending on how you are with a kitchen knife. Of course, this can easily be, like, done quickly in a blender or, like, those choppers, but I mean, you don't particularly need it. Now, I forgot how much, actually, I'm guessing that the end product of this syrup should yield us about 3 cups. Why 3 cups? Because mass. We're working with 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water to 1 cup of cantaloupe. Give or takes some evaporation because, you know, heat plus water equals vapor, and we're going to lose some water nonetheless. But overall, around this should yield us about 3 cups of syrup. I'm probably going to be giving it around to people because I'm not going to have about 3 cups of syrup all up in the fridge. Why am I cutting with my left hand? Don't you just hate it? Just hate it when your primary hand just takes a leisurely stroll while your non-dominant hand takes the lead. Of course, I wouldn't recommend this, what I'm doing right now with a, what is this, a taiko knife? I would recommend it with a regular chef's knife because you can actually rock back and forth. This is more for like very simple chopping or very simple chopping techniques. Dear Lord. Of course, I never learned how to dice a melon before, so this is a experience for all of us right now. There's some big chunks which I'm gonna give attention to. Why am I just picking... like... Brain is going burr again. Alright, so what is that? If we pack it down, we should have a more accurate look at that. I think we only need a sliver more of... a sliver's more worth of cantaloupe to properly have this measured out. All right. You know, in foresight, I'm probably going to just invest in a proper chef's knife. This does have a curve at the front. But unless I'm supposed to rock like that. Okay, I see what it is. I see how that goes now. Okay. So now we have snacks, or we have some more to snack on. But yeah, that'll be just enough to start with, to get that out of the way. Come on. Yeah. Oh dear, did I? Well, that's great. I just dropped my coffee filters. We won't need to worry about that right now. At least for now. Just gonna check on Twitch chat again. All right. Come on. I want to get a bite of that delicious cantaloupe again. I would love to have some of that cantaloupe dripping down my esophagus. Shut up. I know how to pronounce it. There we go. So so the next step should be easy. Put it in a saucepan. And for y'all to actually, so we actually got back. We got our little cam right here back, so you guys can see the action on the on my left, your right. So we're just gonna leave that right there. We're also gonna be adding about a cup's worth of water, and a cup's worth of sugar. I already have the sugar. This is my drinking bottle, so it doesn't whatever. It's portable. But yeah, about a cup's worth of water, and we're going to be adding a cup's worth of sugar too, because it isn't a syrup without a combination of the liquid to it isn't a solution without the solvent and the solute. I'm calling it I'm saying solute because that I feel like that's the right way to pronounce it. But either or, we're gonna pour that in, and I'm gonna get the heat cranked up right now just so we can actually work with it. Or actually get some, get it well syrupy. And I'm then gonna be adding a cup's worth of sugar that I measured out beforehand, because I don't know, it's convenience. That's why. And who actually wants me to actually like pour some sugar in a cup? Like how I poured water in a cup. But after that, we need one last thing, and that is vanilla extract for this recipe. I'm actually going to move that out or away. And rock that a little bit before we finally get around to... Yeah, let's go, pan can, I know, right? I'm actually going to be doing something that I know will work. You see, back when I was back in my college years, I worked at a brunch place. As first a busser / dishwasher, and then the prep cook on Saturdays and Saturdays and Sundays. In short, I was wearing a lot of hats, and I feel like I should have been paid more. But outside of that, the way that we made blueberry compote for our... Oh yeah, by the way, the vanilla extract, that's about a tablespoon's worth. So it's a 1:1:1 ratio to 1 tablespoon or teaspoon of vanilla extract. Either or. Back to the story. The way that we made compote was by first boiling it. Boiling a shit ton of blueberries with a shit ton of sugar. Pretty simple stuff. And then, to cool it, we actually take baking sheets out of the freezer, or the fridge walk-in, and then pour the compote on top of that pan, so that it cools down at a faster rate. Not just solely because of the temperature difference. Absolutely not. It's because of surface area. You see, I have to figure out how to put away this. I don't want this. This is silicone. Silicone's fine with heat. Plastic bit, I'm not really too happy about. There we go. You see, a great way to dissipate heat is through that surface area. The wider the surface area, the more the heat has to disperse. So, if you put a hot syrup on a baking sheet, a very wide baking sheet that is already cold, you're dissipating heat in a greater area, or a greater surface area. So, we're going to get this syrup nice and cool before the end of the stream. So, but first we have to actually, you know, boil it. Which should mean I need to, like, crank up the heat a little bit. So the recipe, if I remember, actually, we're going to switch over to a larger camera, or hand cam. There we go. But if I remember correctly, the recipe calls for a total of... Ooh. Okay, it already hisses. That's a good sign that it's heating up. But anyway, the recipe calls for it to boil, or get to a boiling point, and then simmer for about 10 minutes total. So, we're gonna have to leave this... Maybe crank up the temperature a little bit more as and let you guys look at the pan, or do some more pan cam visuals as I'm kind of cleaning up. I'm munching on some cantaloupe. I swear it. my friend, do not touch me. Jesus Christ, fan. I know, right? Okay, that sounds like it's actually having some noise. Oh, wait, I can probably do this without it, you know. Oh. That should be it. That should be good. Okay. I'm just going to do some minor cleanup. I won't be needing the cutting board anymore. Actually, I hate the fact that I really hate the fact that I love aesthetics so much that I'm willing to just be less efficient with my stuff, or hamper my workflow just so that the glass, that the martini, that our lemon drop actually looks fucking presentable. I don't know why. It's a thing in my brain that can't be turned off. Ooh. I do want to, like, I will want to put away the cutting board for now, at least, so that we can actually get around to the second part of the stream's, you know, ingredient, or the stream's second ingredient that we're making today. And it's quite the character. What is asex? What is it, asex? I don't know. I don't know, my friend. What do you know about asex? What is... Oh, shit. Okay. We're actually going to cut down on the heat right now and bring it to a simmer. Because here's the thing, I don't want to burn sugar, and the thing about burnt sugar is that it's fucking horrifying to get out of pans. You literally have to have it soak overnight because, you know, sugar still, like, dissolves in water. But also, it makes whatever I'm cooking right now into shit. And I don't want to taste shit in my martini. Thank you very much. I'm gonna finish up doing the minor. There we go. Just keep it simmering like that. What am I cooking? I am making melon syrup. Actually, in fact, I'm kind of realizing this. I'm just realizing this. You can probably make a melon liqueur out of this recipe. You just have to, you probably have to figure out the proportions of syrup to alcohol or neutral spirit, so that it actually tastes like liqueur. But anyway, let's finish whipping this up, or whipping this place down, or wiping this place down, which I'm feeling like I shouldn't do with some Dawn soapy water, or soapy Dawn water, but whatever. So it's just distilled juice for a martini? No. This is a syrup. We're making a syrup. The thing about syrups is that they can easily become a liqueur by just adding neutral spirit. I can make a raspberry syrup, add some alcohol, not just to preserve it, but also to boost its proof, and have that as a liqueur. It's just like a thing you really pick up on when you're making, you know, homemade liqueurs, that, as it turns out, most of the time it's just an infused spirit with a little bit of sugar. So if it's that, then you can still be good with adding like a adding alcohol to that of a syrup to make it thusly a liqueur. Though proportionally, you'll probably be using a lot more. Probably a cup's worth of vodka. Or actually, not. You're going to be making more liqueur this way than if you were to infuse it. If you were to infuse the thing that you want to make a liqueur out of or into, then yeah. Anyway, train of thought. Lost the building. I'm actually going to need to. I want to switch over to the scene again. I'm still paying attention. I need to pay attention to that. I don't want it to, you know, boil it over. So, while that is set up, and when I actually like reset my model here, real quick, while that is being monitored, and me paying attention to that for the next, what is it, like, it's been about, I want to say it's been about 2 or 3 minutes since this started simmering. So we're gonna keep that for about another 6 minutes. So yeah, 6 minutes left as we just finish doing this stuff. All right. So, I'm very not very happy with that. So we're going to be moving on to making some super juice, which is a very it's a very recent, probably a very recent ingredient that was made in Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville. Yeah, Louisville, Kentucky. By a bartender trying to extend the... I just have a trash can at my feet, just like refusing to stand up. Okay, now it stands up. Now it's not going to be in my way. Anyway, super juice was a invention by a bartender in Louisville, Kentucky, as a means to extend citrus not only shelf life but also its use. I'm trying to put on some of my work shoes real quick. Anyway, extend its shelf life and its use. Because if you actually have worked with lemons or freshly squeezed lemon juice, it goes very quickly. In fact, one of my many bartending horror stories involves me, actually just, this is more within the realm, this is in the context of pineapple juice, but still same idea. If you are familiar with the use of juice behind a bar, it gets very gross because bacteria love juice. Bacteria loves the sugars in said juice. Even in lemon juice, lemons do have a little bit of sugar in them, despite their sourness. So, bacteria, or especially bacteria that are resistant to citric acid, build up in the container which the juice is present in. Furthermore, lemons have a shelf life, or even their oils have a shelf life. And all the flavors, all the freshness, all the oils and tannins in the peel, especially, age and lessen in their potency over time. That's solely because everything is subject to entropy, and everything breaks up into little things. And as a result of and through the use of citric acid and lemon peel, you can actually preserve those oils and apply them in a longer context than, for example, 3, maybe 4 days. My place actually has juices set for, I think, 3 days, and cordials, or at least like syrups, for 4 days, if I remember correctly, or what I had instilled in me during the first day. I'm gonna have to like play around with this because it's not simmering. It's supposed to simmer. It's not. I'm still aiming for 2 minutes from now. I'm probably gonna add another minute just to make sure. Okay, let's see. Let's actually let me check on the let my Eye of Sauron beam upon the chat right now. Dan, hello there. Quite the character, yes he is. Not an alcoholic. Yeah? Distilled juice for a martini? Again, again to refer to that. No, it's not a distilled juice. It's a matter of making it into a syrup to be added to that of a lemon drop martini. But then again, I take that back. We're getting rid of the martini moniker, give or take, because technically a lemon drop is not a martini, but it is a martini. I don't care. We're just gonna stick with to keep it simple, call it a martini, and lemon drop martini, despite it having no vermouth, because I don't care. But I also do care. Anyway. But again, or like the pomegranate soup, pomegranate soup in noodles. That's actually new. That's new to me. I'm wondering how that is with the. I wonder if it's granite. It's it's the same like pomegranate syrup I'm thinking of within the context of like grenadine. I don't think so. I do not believe the pomegranate syrup you and I am thinking of, or I am thinking of, or you are thinking of, there we go, is grenadine. For a variety of reasons, because grenadine is I don't know, like a dessert or a dessert. This is more like a thing. The ADHD is strong with this one. Me? Dyslexic? Ah. Good. 1 minute noodles? I may or may not try that later this week, just out of curiosity. And I will blame you for it being absolutely disgusting. Anyway. It looks like Twitch isn't really picking up real well right now. We have at least, I want to say, let's just do 2 minutes on this syrup. And then we can get it. Anyway, so the recipe I have encountered while is that it? Is it just loading up? Okay. Okay. The recipe I worked out, or at least found online, is that you have to add an equal amount of citric acid to the amount of lemon peel that you use. And of course, if you are going to be doing some lemon peel, I would highly recommend peeling it so that you do not include the pith. Otherwise, it becomes bitter. Nobody likes bitterness. Well, actually, no. There is joy in bitterness. Some people initially think that black licorice is bitter or disgusting because of its bitter compounds. But you just have to go with the flow and keep trying it, and then eventually you'll like it, and then you can actually tell the various unique flavors within the anise or licorice root that is used in said black licorice. Ooh, in the future, I really would like to work with some sambuca. Sambuca, of course, being if I remember correctly, a Italian anise or anisette liqueur. Actually, how do you guys pronounce anise? I do or anisette. It's for how when I was growing up, it was always like ANISE. Similar to how and whenever I like bring it up or like at least pronounce it that way to a group outside of my family, they always like think I was saying anus. However, this is not the same when you hear anisette, which is the same thing. It's just like, it's the fancy et, which makes it all flowery and girly and such. But poor old anise is just left alone and mocked for its absolute hilarity. Let's see, just want to make sure. Brand is called yeah, mama. I feel like there was a joke there, but I know, but there wasn't. Okay, I think I'll kill the heat on my syrup here real quick. I think it has cooked long enough. It smells like pumpkin. It also is taking on a dark color, and I assume that is the... Here, let me show you guys. It has taken on more of a brown caramel-esque color. I assume that is because of the vanilla extract I threw in, but of course it's also because, you know, Cantaloupe's orange. And potentially the caramelization of sugar, or at least the somewhat or partial caramelization, whichever, or of sugar in the pot, because, you know, heat plus sugar equals caramel. Actually, I'm actually going to taste it real quick. All right. I'm a little worried though, because it tastes like, it doesn't taste melony. It doesn't taste like melon. It tastes like vanilla. A little worried about that. I guess if it... Or, caramel, or vanilla caramel. I guess as it cools down, it will, or when we blend this, it'll be, it'll take on more of that cantaloupe flavor. There we go. We're gonna leave that to cool down, and especially this hot plate to cool down, because it would be good to, you know, utilize this space rather than go around the table and remove it. Plus, it should cool down before I put it back on the floor. Anyway, back to peeling, I suppose. Why is my kitchen scale's not on? Fuck you. Don't you love it when technology just refuses to work? Okay, put this on. Okay, this looks like it actually has weight to it because I've added the lemon peel. Let's grab the lemon peel again. Zero this out. We have currently a 0.4 of an ounce of lemon peel in this. And as mentioned before, we are trying to make this, after we peel and figure out the ounce or the weight of the lemon peels here, we are going to add an equal amount of citric acid to said peel. And then after that, we are going to be adding, after we blend everything together. Actually, no, after we put everything... Okay, so for this case, or for this stream, I'm working with a magic bullet's worth of water, or a liquid, or of a container. So, what is this? It doesn't actually have a fucking... Okay, I don't even know the actual scale, or at least the amount of ounces I'm working with, or the volume I'm working with, that. But for this stream, I'm going to take on a little bit of caution and blend together the peel citric acid, the peel and citric acid in a little bit of water, so that everything just gets pulverized, and then I'm gonna add that to a main body of water, or at least the rest of the water, which should be 16.66 times the weight of the citrus peel. Not the citrus peel plus citric acid, which is, I guess, understandable for a variety of reasons. Wait, are you wearing a blue screen suit in real life? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, this is how I do the magic. This is, you know, this ain't a alternate reality cooking stream, or at least a cocktail stream, without the, you know, the magic of technical, what's it called? Of technical, come on. Technical, like, support. Whatever. The magic. And why a blue screen? Well, simply a lot of things in life ain't blue. I hate to disappoint you, but a lot of things ain't blue. So as a result, blue is the best color. In fact, I took this idea, or at least the usage of blue from Onigiri, because she uses a blue suit whenever she does her AR streams. And of course I was playing around with a green screen beforehand, but as it turns out, working with green screen makes, you know, this lemon disappear because of how close it is to green, which is unfortunate. But now we're just letting time take its course right now here. We are getting so far an ounce and fifth right now. And after this lemon, I'm gonna check on the purple app side so that I'm caught up on you guys. Whenever you are cutting or using or trying to peel or cut anything, take your time with it. As long as the job is done, you should be fine. Because every cut that you make to yourself is actually your fault. Every single cut to your hand or extremities is your fault because you couldn't control the knife. My bud, my dude. So take your time with the knife. Respect it. Because every single cut that you take with that knife, every cut that you take with that knife is all your damn fault. Okay, that should be it. All of this for liquids. Yes. Yes. I can actually squeeze this and make this into... I can squeeze this. It'll take about, like, 2 seconds. However, this stuff has a shorter shelf life. This has a longer shelf life, and actually is a great substitute for that of lemon juice from this, or as the juice from this. Okay, so per science, and we are doing a little bit of we are doing a little bit of science. We have about 1.4 ounces of lemon peel to work with here. And like I mentioned before, we are going to be putting an equal amount of citric acid to this. So in total, at least the scale on my side should equal or should be on for about 2.8, or what is it? 2 4/5 of an ounce. Okay, that's good. Just a little bit of pouring. Oh man. I think this is why I think I wanted to do... Don't snort citric acid up the nose. I know it's very rare. It would be very rare for you to encounter that sensation, but just as bad as carbonation through the nose. You hold back a soda burp and it goes up into your nose instead of your mouth or throughout your mouth. Oh, that's like that, but just 1,000 needles into your olfactory gland. It is the olfactory gland, right? Or olfactory. Yeah, olfactory. But no, we're going to be mixing that up a little bit. We can, in fact, let this all sit for about an hour. And as a result of this creates a allyl citrate, which translates to lemon, which just simply translates to the oils of the lemon have been extracted from the peel. We can do that. It's the same principle behind allyl saccharum, which you put sugar instead of citric acid into a citrus peel, or preferably orange peel. But you can do that. In fact, the recipe I'm drawing this from, I draw the measurements from, says to let it sit for an hour. We don't have that time. That's why we're gonna just expedite that and combine the methodology of another YouTuber I'm forgetting the name of. I think his name is Kos. I remember Kos being involved with this, but the way he made it is pretty much what we did right here with citric acid with citric acid and lemon peel, but blended together into water until it becomes a mixture, which then you strain and then use. Oh wait, he uses malic acid with limes instead, which malic acid is far more sweeter than that of citric acid, and should be used for limes solely. And oranges in combination with citric acid. That's pretty much how it's set up for the citrus fruits. Lime super juice is combined with malic acid because limes are sweet. Lemons are combined with citric acid because lemons are sour. Oranges are sweet and sometimes sour. So we combine both the malic acid and the citric acid so that the flavors blend together and consistently. Let's see. Are you a fox or a cat? Are you a fox or a... I thought we cleared this up last stream. I feel like we cleared this up last stream, and just to make sure that all of you are familiar with it, so that you are all in line with what I'm saying right now, and actually reading the words that are coming out of my mouth. I'm a cat. I'm a tailless cat, but a cat. Okay? Okay? Capiche? 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 That's Italian for comprehend? I hope so. Ooh. Whatever. I am doing the yapping right now when I should be doing the pouring. Wait, okay, that's 2.8. Okay, lost my train of thought. I almost forgot the measurements that we were working with here. We are working with about 2.8 ounces of the 2.8 ounces of the oleo citrate. We're going to put the scale off to the side here because I don't have any room on the table right here. Right now, we are going to be adding 16.6. We are going to be multiplying that by 16.66. So I'm just going to pull out my calculator because, although I can do decimal multiplication, I don't have a piece of paper in front of me to help me with it. So we are going to be we're going to be multiplying 2.8 by 16.66. Okay. And in total, that should be 46.6 for 8 ounces. Rounded up, that would be 47. Rounded down, that would be 46. We're going to aim for 47 ounces. This is a 16-ounce cup. This is not enough to hold 16 ounces. So, I'm going to fill this up with a half cup. Actually, no. A half cup. Yeah. Let's go for a half cup of water. Oh. Okay, doggy. Fuck you. Fuck you, fan. I don't care. I will make sure that my less iso parts are expressed for those who just call me a fucking fox. All right, got that poured. And of course, I'm adding it to the measuring cup because, well, I still have some citric acid in here, so it's the best way to get it out in its entirety. And so, with that, we want to be putting the lemons off to the side here. Okay. So, 46 minus 8 ounces. We have about 38 ounces left. And we're going to be, first and foremost, feeling up the, how the syrup is doing. It's actually lukewarm right now because, you know, we put it in a wider pan so that the surface area disperses the heat in a wider range, and thus it reduces heat faster that way. We also removed it from the pot so that our syrup doesn't, you know, stay warm and hot and very horrible for any application of it being used for cold foods or cold drinks, because, you know, you shouldn't do that. Maybe, in fact, leaving it like that actually will probably extract a lot of the flavors of the cantaloupe. But right now, we're going to do a little bit of blending. So I'm actually, where does this bloody floating thing come from? That was our pan can, which actually we don't need anymore right now. I'm actually going to remove it. Ah, my neck! Fuck! The pain! The pain! The beauty of using a 3D model. Okay, I'm actually going to just like pay attention to the mics, to my mic side, just to see how the blending actually sounds, without me, you know, muting myself. I don't know. Sometimes I like to give people ear cancer now. Now I feel like I don't know. I feel like I want to give people ear cancer now. It's the beauty of it. So for those who are wearing microphones, lower the volume. Okay, we're actually going to mute that because I actually care for you guys, despite my whole entire soapbox here. All right. Give people cancer? You know. A great way to accelerate cancer is by destroying the cells of a part of a person's body, so that it has to regenerate over and over again, or so that the cells around it have to regenerate in order to compensate for the damaged cells. Okay. I am going to be using my my other. Yes, I have two water I have two water canteens, whatever they're called. Tumblers. I have two water tumblers. Yes, I know. I am not a Stanley stan, despite having a Stanley. That was gifted to me during Christmas when I was actually not gifted to me. I fought for it during one of the family games that we have, where people would just put layer after layer after wrapping paper around a gift. I was able to win myself a Stanley by just ripping and tearing my way into whatever was in the wrapping paper. I didn't know what it was at the time, but hey, it was cool. So I just realized I need to actually... I have to strain this. But I shouldn't strain it. But I should strain it. But I shouldn't. Damn it. And my strainer, and my straining paper or coffee filters are on the other side. Damn. Let's go into this little thing. As I'm, working. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're back. By the way, I checked that the purple app has gotten some things. Okay, we actually got. Oh wait, no, did we? This purple app. There we go. I'm somewhat updated with the purple side. What about with how sweet it was? Could you do as a cream, like a creme de? I don't know which part you're referring to this. Oh, okay. We're. I'm again. I am behind with chat because the app doesn't update as fast as my OBS here. Unfortunately, my OBS is on my left. I might plan on actually putting it over here so I can have a better view of it. Maybe that's the best way to do it, rather than. But then again, I have more access over here. We'll figure something out in the future. Or I can probably just add everything to like a desktop or like a tablet over there. Whatever anymore. What is happening nowadays? Other than the pain of keeping this stuff together and technology failing at every turn. Okay, should I do it in this cup or should I do it directly into it? I think I'm going to do it this way. And per usual, the coffee filter is a difficult thing or a fickle thing to work with. Especially if I'm using two at the same time, which I shouldn't. I should be sparing one for the fuck. Okay, fuck. Okay, that was a mistake. I did a big no-no. I should have separated these things, and now they're currently together, and I can't remove them unless I use my fucking teeth. I love how plans just go horribly awry. We're just gonna add this. In a sense, I can still strain using this coffee filter. Unfortunately, it's gonna go at an even slower rate because using coffee filters to actually filter things is a bitch when it comes down to time. Come on. Can I just like use this instead? No. Okay. Well, we're gonna slowly but surely let the filter do its job in the measuring cup. I might need to actually go ahead and despise every single thing that life has given me. Every single thing. Every single fucking thing. Also, again, just to keep up with everything, thank you very much, Anachronic Rodent. Thank you very much for joining the Legion and the bar. Man, stop it. I'm warning you, man. Just stop. You are a very particular one, fan, not gonna lie. Yep, that's going to be it. Yeah, I'm gonna... Here's the thing, fan. This isn't so much of a democracy. This is more of a, dictatorship. Something, akin to more of the Roman Empire than that of anything else. Fuck off. There we go. Happy. I don't care. Have you ever tried cashew juice? Ooh, cashew juice. That's interesting. That might be something I will look into though, because I mean, isn't cashew juice just like cashew milk? I mean, even then, I can't really make anything with a nut, really, or seed oil. Because of a variety of things. Not because I'm allergic, it's just that I respect people's wishes. And we'll leave that at that. Because I'm still gonna try to figure out how to strain this. I think I can just, like, get away with... get away with this method. At least... And again, the measuring cup still has some particulates right on the top. I might be able to actually squeeze through, or at least filter through, the lemon peel out through just a tight gap between the lip and the cap here. Based and heme-pilled? Yes. Like I said, this isn't a dictatorship. This isn't a democracy. This is a dictatorship. And I am at the top. I will be sending you out to the wilderness, never to be seen again, at a whim. And make sure that you're on my good side with that whim. This fan dude is having mental breakdown. I wouldn't say that. I feel like he's just being a little juvenile. Oh, I'm a small streamer. What we fucking do? I still wield the Eye of Sauron, and I will make sure that you are punished for your actions, and said action being violating TOS. With the exception of you, Desalva, calling me that word that I love so much. Okay, it's gonna take a while. I just know it. But with surety, we'll be able to get this out real soon. Oh, I'm not gonna have to start over. What word base? No. Español por persona de blanco. Actually, we're going to squeeze as much liquid from this as possible. Persona blank. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to remember the word. I know. Brazilian Portuguese is not Spanish, but it's the closest thing I have within my vocabulary. Is it persona? Is persona person in Espanol or Portuguese? Ah, shit. I hope. I mean, like, I doubt that it is. Persona sounds like a romantic, sounds romantic in the way, romantic, within its, linguistic. It has a linguistic, it sounds linguistically to romantic language, or at least romantic, phonetics. There we go. What am I talking about? I don't know. I'm yapping. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to clear this out. I feel like it should. I should have done a little bit of a brain thing, you know, a little bit of a common sense, or at least some sort of thinking by, you know, washing my dish here with some water rather than like rely so much on a fucking towel. Can you guys give me a moment? I'm actually going to be cleaning out my, I'm going to be cleaning out this container and grabbing myself a new, coffee filter. So, I'll still be in earshot. However, we'll be right back. What happened even? What will happen next? Dogs loving cats? Horses actually being able to live without perverts stalking them? Ah, what will the world come to? Alright. Okay. Just gotta make sure my model is actually in line. Alright, we're back. Also, for the gentleman fan, you've been timed out. For playing around with the chat. Anyway. Anyway, let's get this act properly filtered now. So the way we're going to be doing that is by put a coffee filter, put that in here. Let it slowly but surely, filter. We got most of the particulates in the thing there. So, did I erase him? I don't know. Heyo. Hey, am I live? Am I still going? Yeah, I should be on. What are you going on about, DeSilva? About erasing. I'm tempted to have some of that. Oh dear, I forgot the thing. We're going to... Okay. While this filters, I'm going to go ahead and grab the equipment to, you know, use this. Because we still have the syrup to steep, to strain as well. So, one more moment. You know, I had a... No, I'm actually going to do a little bit of a model reset real quick. I had the entire idea of this stream being relaxing and stuff, but I'm slowly realizing that it's actually going to be a little bit more of an issue. A little bit more of a... Now I need to grab a cone thing. There we go. There we go. Now we're going. We're going thing. Gonna overthrow you and make the stream about cashew cocktails. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Anyway. We're finally getting around to putting together the syrup. Oh, that's a nice wet sound. Oh, that's a lovely wet sound that I absolutely adore and love. You guys probably didn't hear it, but it was very goopy. One moment. One moment. Testing. Come on. Alright, that's good. You had me worried there, DeSilva. Wait, why am I doing that? I can just, like... Come on. There we go. That's what I want. There we go. And with that, clean my area. I should have got the cheesecloth. I am regretting just relying on coffee filters for straining. Ugh, it's taking forever for that to actually drip. Alright. Oh dear, I just remember that should be an issue. That should be an issue. I forgot a couple seeds, but that should be an issue. Ear cancer. Okay. That should be good. That's not straining the way I want it to. As fast as I want it to. Yeah, so what? I mean, most of the pulp's gone. Most of the pulp's gone right here. So, it shouldn't be much of an issue, really. Nope. Almost got you. There we go. Less pulp. And now I'm running into another. I ran into another. The same issue where I have a dirty container to filter my stuff with. Okay. We're back to this. There we go. Nope. This is what I want. This is what I want. There we go. Alright. With our... Well, actually, we have to water this down a little more. We don't have... The super juice is not entirely finished, or not entirely, watered down. Alright, so what we need to do is add the rest of the water. So what we have left is 38 ounces because we added 8 ounces originally. And why 8 ounces? Or why 36? No. Why 46 ounces? Well, that's because the math calculates it that way. We started off with 2.8 ounces of aleo citrate. So we have to water it down with 16.66 worth of water. Give me a moment while I figure myself out of this conundrum now. I don't have much room left. I do have a milk jug, though. I do have a milk jug. I'll be back. Again. Okay. Okay. Our solution has presented itself in a old milk jug that I have yet to throw out. So good on me for my forgetfulness. My chronic forgetting about things. I should get a new cone. Okay. Okay. We're back. We should have enough to work with to, well, actually, let's keep track of it. Minus 16. Okay. So, we're going to pour this in first. Then the rest of the 16 ounces we poured. And then another 16 ounces. Which should bring us to 6 ounces left. Roughly. Again, we're working with 16.66 times the amount of water to aleo citrate. On the ratio, but I feel like we don't have to worry too much about every single decimal point. Otherwise, this science experiment or this science project becomes more of a hassle than an actual godsend. I'm going to go to the thing, grab more liquid. I'll catch up on the chat soon. Alright, minus 16 equals 6 ounces. We have 6 ounces left here. And now we have like a 3/4 of a gallon, so to speak, or yeah, 3/4 of a gallon worth of super juice, which I'm going to shake a little bit more. It still has some more particulates, but we don't have to worry about that too much right now. We don't have to worry about that. I am going to moisten up this thing here. So, similar to how we strained out... I never say that word again. What? Persona blank. Never say that word again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying that word again. But really, I hope I did not incur the wrath of all the Portuguese out there for my elementary level Espanol. I really hope I did not. Oh, that's fucking nectar. I'm debating actually straining this. Oh. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. I'm gonna for tomorrow. We're just going to leave this unrefined. We're not going to strain it anymore. I feel like we've strained enough tonight. Strained enough, not in a sense that I have stressed myself over whipping this up together and making sure that I actually have proper containers, which continues to be a constant thing where I'm unprepared to do things, which I feel like should be. I feel like is a core part of how these streams go. But we're just gonna have this unstrained. We're gonna drink this unstrained, and which I'm actually going to have a little bit of a sample of, because right here looks like Hey people, I have a new camera. Ah, my neck. This is working, right? The new camera, which is not really a new camera. It's just an enlargement of everything else that you've seen in the previous scene. But you guys can actually see up close what I'm working with right now. And this has the consistency of mango nectar. I remember distinctly, at least in the many supermarkets I've frequented to, there's this can of mango nectar it wasn't per se juice. It was very unrefined. It's very milky. Like there is an actual like syrup to it. It has a what's the word? It actually has resistance on the tongue, if that makes sense. Cool hands, I know, right? And it's a close-up, so you guys will be seeing this real soon. Okay. I want to eat that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try it real soon, fan. Hold on. Fan, I will forgive you now. Give me a moment. I pardon you for now. I'm just wondering if you've actually been gone in the thing. If that's the case, then there must have been something on my side that really yeah, fan still think I'm not able to see you on my end or on my live chat. Oh wait, that's because I'm using a different account. Well, that's bad. Anyway, whatever. Let's actually taste this and see how it is, and see if it's pretty much ready for. Holy shit! That tastes like. That tastes like sweetened condensed milk. Other side, because I don't double dip. That's weird. That is weird. That is I mean, like, there's definitely like that caramel taste, but it has the. I mean, yeah, it's a caramel tasting syrup right now. It has that like. That milk flavor, which is weird because I never get that with cantaloupe. Oh man. And a weird. Also, there's some sort of weird, like weird milk sugar. There we go. Weird milk sugar taste that coats your tongue. Supposedly, you're supposed to strain this, but I feel like this is okay. I wouldn't say strain it with a coffee filter. Never do that. I feel like the coffee filter is absolutely going to do jack shit. What you should do is probably put this through a fine mesh strainer, just to get more of the particulates out, but not enough to where it's like you're not missing out on this like texture, this velvet texture I'm experiencing right now. That is lovely. That is lovely. I feel like that'll be a wonderful addition to our... Oh, sorry about that. I feel like that'll be a wonderful addition to our martini. Our wonderful... a wonderful addition to our martini right now. So... yeah, let's whip this up. Hello, our local Russian friend. How's Siberia? How's Siberia? You have gotten us at the right time, but also the wrong time. So far, we have pretty much made cantaloupe nectar. Not cantaloupe syrup, but cantaloupe nectar. I'm calling it cantaloupe nectar rather than syrup. Right now, at least. Tomorrow when I go to Walmart, I'm going to be picking up a fine mesh strainer and straining that of its particulates. And by then, it should be a little bit more, there should be a little bit more clarity. But right now, as it stands, it'll be a great addition to our lemon drop martini. Our lemon drop martini, of course, is going to be consisted of vodka, the syrup, or the nectar right here, and super juice. The super juice, which we made and had a little bit more problem with straining, but we gotten this far. We are finally going to actually have our happy juice. By the way, I'm just going to spray my my workspace real quick with some spray right now because I am working with a sticky surface, which I do not want to. And now I am realizing I forgot about my martini glass, which I have to grab again. This has been a theme for the past now month that I don't have everything together right now. I'm going from one place to another. And I have a little bit of surprise to show y'all that I picked up from a thrift store, because I love thrift stores. So one more quickie. This should be it. Oh wait, ice. I need ice too. Okay, I'm back. Is my model on? My model still on? You do not understand everything? I will be providing the recipe down below because I forgot to provide the recipe down below for our lemon drop. So, now, all right, let's actually let's actually make this cocktail. After so long, I got something fun. I got something very, very fun. It's called a rabbit electric cocktail shaker. Part of me believes it as a abomination, because why would you want a machine to make your drink when you have two arms, hopefully two arms, and the ability to move them back and forth. And even if you have one arm, you do this motion, which is a little unsavory, but as long as it works, it works. However, I understand why electric shakers exist. It's for people who don't have that ability, and you know what? More power to them. Everyone deserves their fun juice. Fun juice properly chilled as well. So, tonight we are going to be making a melon lemon drop martini using this device. And this device will be tested through a fire. So, like, as per usual, like any sort of cocktail, you start off with some ice. This is why I cleaned the surface, so I can do this without being judged. It's a clean surface. It's a clean surface, you cunts. There. 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 You start off with some ice. Which I hope to God this actually works with ice. If not, fuck you, rabbit. Oh yeah, by the way, the manufacturer or the company that made this thing, it's Rabbit. I got it secondhand from a thrift store because I love thrift stores. I love thrifting. And because I have recently got myself an electric scooter, I can actually go there more frequently without breaking my legs. Because here's the thing, my knees are kind of getting very, very worn out, and feet very tired. So, girl, where's General in your Discord? What do you mean, General in my Discord? De Silva, what are you? De Silva should be in one of the things. Oh God, I hope that isn't. I hope my Discord hasn't been. I hope this whole entire time my Discord wasn't at all meh, or has been completely like locked to the general public. Anyway, in order to make your lemon drop martini, or in order to make your melon lemon drop martini, you're going to be starting off with you're going to be starting off with a 3/4 of an ounce of super juice. That's too much. That's too much. That's too much. There we go. But yeah. In order to set up your melon lemon drop martini, you're going to start with some lemon juice. Or in our case, it's going to be super juice. 3/4 ounces, in fact. Ugh. That was a little scary. And then, for our sweetener, we're going to be working with... What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, Bartender's Guide? You're working with tables or teaspoons? Okay, we're going to be working with teaspoons now because because the lemon drop martini I'm working with, I thought I read. As it turns out, it asks for about a teaspoon of... Actually, let me just, feel this out. I figured out the measurement. You're going to be working with... Okay, so you're going to... So after the lemon juice or super juice, you're going to be adding a 1/2 ounce of sweetener. Or sweetener of your choice. In our case, it's going to be lemon syrup. Finally, to top this melon. In order to top this melon lemon martini, you're going to be... In order to top this melon lemon drop martini, you're going to be finally adding the You're finally going to be adding a 1.5 ounces worth of vodka. Vodka of your choice. We're working with Smirnoff again. Not because I am always buying it, it's because it is very trustworthy as a corn vodka. So normally I would shake this, but because we have technology, we are able to blend this until it's combined totally. And so we're going to press this button and let it work. Let the magic happen. Is the magic happening? It's small. It's very small. It's a very small action right now, and it's definitely mixing. You're probably gonna have to move it around a little bit. It's kind of a... I feel like it didn't... Why do I feel like I added ice on accident, or I wasn't supposed to add ice? Remember, everyone, I'm working with a object that I got secondhand without the user manual, so I'm not really 100% on what's happening here, but it's combined nonetheless, and I'm going to be happy for that. Totally. Okay, now, with your melon lemon drop martini, you're going to pour it into a glass of your choice. This is enough. This is enough. However, what isn't enough is the lack of a garnish. I've never garnished with a... Oh, actually. I've never garnished with a melon before. However, I have garnished with a pineapple. And the way that we garnish with pineapples... is simply by cutting a triangle out of a ring. We're going to be... I'm going to have to figure out how to... Put that aside. Put the rest of that cantaloupe aside. Make a triangle out of the ring, and then make a slit. And make a slit. And make a slit into the triangle. So that when we add it to the rim of the glass, it stays there. However, I feel like that was a little too deep. Let's make another one. Let's make another one. That was too deep of a cut. Now, if you run into an issue where this is it's a pretty big chunk, it's easy. Just cut it in half. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. Bartending should be easy. It shouldn't be too much of a science, despite it also being a science. But still, just you get the drift. And as it turns out, I cut that too deep too. Actually, no, it's fine. And so that's your melon garnish. And with that, we then pour. Oh shit, I just realized. We need a close-up on this money shot. This is the first time we're actually using this device. I want to see how it pours. Or, I want you guys to see how it pours right now. So, after you get that figured out, after you figure that out, pour. It's actually very smooth. It is a very smooth pour. Alright. And so, I present you the Melon Lemon Drop Martini. I feel confident in this. Not just because of the fact that I made all the ingredients, but I feel technology and science will lead our way into the future of making the funny juice. You know, making the funny juice. The way you place a piece of lemon with a cleaver. Let me properly read this. The way you calmly cut a slice of... The way you... Okay. Now I actually see it because YouTube still has that like emote shit. The way you calmly cut a piece of melon with a cleaver makes me very worried. Well, good. I'm happy for that. Our local Russian friend. Because you guys know I mean business. And you know how well I can actually cut things and how well I am able to snip, you know? But outside of that, let's actually try this drink. Let's get around to actually trying this. And, what's the word? Salute. And salute. Oh. Okay. I might. So next time I might cut back on the amount of sweetness. I might actually make another one just to judge this. Just to judge how much of this is actually affecting my my taste buds. But no, I'm not gonna lie, the super juice works. It definitely gives you the lemon flavor, or the citrus flavor. Let me just try it on its own real quick. I never done that, but oh wow, yeah, that's lemon. That is lemon juice. That is lemon juice. Hopefully I didn't water it down too much, but no, that is a sweet drink. That is a cantaloupe. No, that is a somewhat caramely, lemony tart. You know, there are, like a, it's like a caramel crumble, or like a, ooh. It's a tart. Yeah, it's a tart apple crumble. Pretty much what I'm getting this. Which again is weird because this is cantaloupe. I don't think of apples when I think of cantaloupe. I've never paired apples with cantaloupes at all. But this gives me a memory of a apple crumble where the sour of the Granny Smith blends with the caramel, or the sour of the sour of the Granny Smith blends with the brown sugar caramel of the crumb of an apple crumble, or a apple pie, even. Of course, that could be because this is sweet enough to do so, or I added. It could be the fact that I added too much of the syrup / nectar here. But let's try it one more time. All right. Yeah. I'm going to change it up now. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. We're going to make another melon. We're going to make another melon. We're going to make another melon lemon drop martini. With a little less ice than last time. I feel like I need to build up a habit of not adding too much ice, and actually adding what the recipe calls for, about a teaspoon's worth of syrup / nectar. Or at least according to the lemon drop. Recipe I'm working with the bartender's guide. But that's taken care of. We're putting in 3/4 of an ounce of super juice. Again. Okay. No. I don't want to contaminate. All right. And then finally, another ounce and a half of neutral flavored vodka. All right. Give it to you? No, sorry, DeSilva. Here's the thing, DeSilva. There's a thing called blue walls. In the United States, there are blue walls, and that prevents me from actually sending you alcohol. Based on the states that I am in. Or based on the state or even county that I am in. We're gonna let that stir for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da 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 da. And it should be shaken. Should be well shaken enough. We're going to cut ourselves another piece of cantaloupe to garnish our other glass here. And slowly but surely making a slit in it so that it actually fits onto the rim. And once again, I want you guys to look at the close-up here. Oh wow, I was actually not. Also, I don't think. Oh my gosh, why am I? Okay, I'm gonna have to parse out the Twitch end problems with me not getting the activities. Okay. Anyway, let's actually get to pouring here. We did add everything. We added everything. It just looks less than this. Or was able. This was able to fill this glass, which is this is actually a bigger glass than this. Anyway, this is the lemon drop or the melon lemon drop martini here, with the appropriate amount of cantaloupe syrup / nectar. So I'm sure it will taste differently than the apple caramel crumple taste I got from this. So, cheers. Okay, not gonna lie. This tastes weaker. Which I believe is was the point, but weird. It's weird. Okay. Okay. I want to test something again. We're making three variations on this cocktail again. Well, that's nice to know. That can happen. Okay, thank you, Rabbit, for that insight. Okay, so we're going back to making this a third time. Because I have a feeling I might have screwed things up. At least in the realm of the super juice. Which I feel like isn't the case. And I guess this is I suppose this is a great way to pretty much point out the differences between super juice and a freshly squeezed or freshly squeezed lemons, or in this case, freshly squeezed lemon, a freshly squeezed lemon without its rind. So once again, 3/4 ounces of a lemon, or 3/4 ounces of lemon juice. I'm going to be careful with it because I'm pouring directly into the jig. I'm getting distracted. Don't mind me. I'm getting a little distracted there. And then we're adding another teaspoon of the melon syrup, which, to be honest, I feel like isn't enough. And then once again, 1.5 ounces of vodka. I might just be using the this shaker wrong. That's it. Okay. Okay. Once again. Close up. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare somewhere. 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do you appreciate? I am. You appreciate me. Of course. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. And for the third pour tonight. Let's look at it. That's not what I was trying to put on, you fucking machine. Another melon lemon drop martini here. Let's actually try it out and let's actually figure out if this is actually good. Saying things about politics doesn't make me drink. I know, it sucks. That's the reason. Actually, there are two things that a bartender should never put on in a bar. One, politics. The other, horseback riding. Or, horse. No. Or, derby racing. Why? Politics, of course, makes people rowdy. Second, the second thing is because people put a lot of money and gamble a lot with horse racing. You shouldn't encourage that in a bar. Because you should have a very, like, jolly and get together and, like, all these other things in a bar. But anyway, let's actually try this. Yeah. If you actually want to have if you want to actually have this syrup actually like pronounce and actually like show up, do a ounce worth of that syrup. No, a half ounce worth of the syrup in the lemon drop martini recipe I'm working with right now. In fact, I'm probably going to tell you, I'm going to add that to the recipe right here because I don't get the cantaloupe at all. I don't have that like caramel-esque taste, which I have a fear that I actually did the recipe wrong, but besides the point. If there is a cocktail that I would recommend actually tasting and actually enjoying, I recommend my version, or at least my gut feeling, because the super juice is not the problem. It's the amount of sweetness or the syrup added to the martini that makes the cantaloupe flavor less pronounced, if that makes sense. But either or. You guys try it out if you want. I might use this again at some point. I feel like this is a great device for stirring, and that's it. This cocktail shaker, it provides enough dilution, I suppose. I still have to clean it, or clean like this part, which thankfully I'm able to because of how metal works and how metal like contracts with cold. But no, but yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. This Catable Cave of Chaos. How long has this stream been going on for? Okay, it's been going on for about our usual like 2 hours 30 minutes ish, or 2 to 3 hours, but no. I would recommend go ahead and try super juice. The ratio / methodology is down below. You guys just all you need is a blender, some citric acid, and lemon peel. That's it. You can, of course, let the citric acid and lemon peel play with each other for about an hour. However, it's up to you if you want to. Now, I suppose with this mess that I'm going to have to clean up shortly, that's pretty much it for tonight. I'm going to be pretty much going over you guys. I'm going to be going through this. Going through what you guys have in the chat to, you know, talk with y'all, because I feel like in my madness here, my obsession to like figure out what the fuck that taste is, or what was wrong, what was quote unquote wrong about this lemon drop compared to the others that I made. I figured that I was right about just adding a half ounce of syrup instead of the teaspoon of syrup. I mean, yeah, lemon drop is supposed to be somewhat sour. I prefer this. Could be my sweet tooth talking. It could be a lot of things, but I just like. This is memories. This is memories. This gives me memories of a apple pie. This just reminds me of a weak tasting lemon drop candy. Pretty much. I don't know why. There we go. Okay, let's actually think. Have you invented a fully made by Himm-Chan cocktail? No, I have not. Again, I am pretty much working with a lot of cocktail recipes that are already set in stone. However, there's definitely we can play around with the mixology or the ratios here, because first and foremost, I have experience. I have a little bit of experience with like actually like tasting things. If you get actually like paying attention to the things I taste. I know. I mean like. Especially in this, like, especially when I'm, like, heightened right now, because this lemon drop tastes differently from this lemon drop and the lemon drop before this one. So, yeah. Kind of there. I really want to drink this right now. What the fuck? You're gonna have to make your own syrup, though. But again, you're gonna have to work with the ratios that I've dictated with the first lemon drop, which I'm going to finish this. I'm not going to finish this. By the way, we do not endorse binge drinking. This is pretty much what I consume in it. It's pretty much more than what I usually like drinking. I don't like drink all of it. Remember last week, I saved those drinks for like later days. It's not, you shouldn't really binge drink or whatever. With the red app fully updated, let's actually check out on the purple app and see how everyone is, because I know a fact that in contrast to last time, the purple app has actually been neglected today. I'm gonna have to get a red one of these, one of these touch pens, because as far as I know, they are not working well. They are a thing. Okay, let's actually get caught up with the thing here. Derp DV, derp VT. Oh my gosh, we actually have a fucking Vtuber in here. Holy shit, my people. Actually, not my people. It's a random stranger to me still. Okay. But no, drink, yeah, drink. But, wait a second. Nope, I don't recognize that email. I don't think I have any milk. Well, you see, Derp, you're gonna have to get yourself a half gallon of milk. Okay, for those that don't work with freedom units, that's about 1.82 liters Oh, sorry. That's about for those that are not working with freedom units, that's 1.89 liters worth of liquid, or of a container, or liquid container, or liquid containing container. So you're gonna have to get yourself a container, alright? Alright? Cool. Awesome. Awesome. And I think that we're pretty much caught up on the Twitch side. I need a channel to talk. Fuck. I need the channel to talk with my fellows. Give me a moment. Community permissions, view channel, send messages. Salva, you should have access to the general. I don't know what's going on with your end, but should be able to access that, unless you have haven't read the rules or something like that happening. But no, it's good to see. I don't know. my neck might have been a little weird there, but I don't know about you, but that should be working on your end. It should be. I know for a fact that a lot of people, that everyone else has access to the general chat, but you should. I don't know. I have to figure that. I'm going to hopefully figure that out after I sober up. Anyway, after all that, that's pretty much it. That's going to be it for tonight, people. Tomorrow we are going to be doing mocktails instead of tonight's debauchery with cocktails, or our little experiments with cocktails. So I suppose that will be it for tonight. I might be changing up what I have planned for tomorrow. I might not be doing the strawberry jalapeno sparkler because it doesn't have a proper recipe. It's more or less a feel of how it tastes. I don't want to. In order to keep this chaos at least somewhat contained, I need to have numbers. I am going to be doing more. I am doing other recipes though. Recipes that most, if not all, most bartenders can do. Or at least the initial 2, maybe 3. You should be able to order these at a bartender's place as long as you know the ratios and the bartender's comfortable with serving it. Don't expect your bartender to know what a red apple sunset is. They might know what a Shirley Temple is, but not a red apple sunset, which, mind you, gets served in a martini glass. So if you are out with friends and you want to like drink with them but can't drink alcohol and look the part, this is the way. Red apple sunset. Literally just like a apple grapefruit version of a tequila sunset served in a smaller glass. Whatever, and probably would taste better. But nonetheless, with that is it. I feel like we are good right now. I feel like we are going to be good tomorrow, especially with our ingredients set up. And with that, I think we are going to be closing out right now. So, everyone, have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good anything or anytime or anywhere you're watching right now. And I wish y'all a good time nonetheless. Give me a moment while I ruin this little thing. Bye. Well, you should have been here earlier. You should have been here, you fucking Oscar cunt. You touch my screen, this slate? How dare you? How dare you? I will burn the city for which you stand on. I will make sure that you are nothing more but a smoldering pile of ash by the time I'm done. How dare you come this late?